Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to week 14 of our Wellbeing channel. For those of you who haven't joined in before, my name is Marguerite and I work on the Macmillan Move More service across Wandsworth. The Move More service is a physical activity service working with people living with and beyond cancer to get more active. I've left our contact details in the description below, so if you would like some more information about the service or some one-on-one physical activity support, please do get in touch with us. This morning, I'm going to take you through a chair-based exercise routine. So for this class, you will need a nice sturdy chair to sit on, one without any arms if possible, just so they don't get in the way. We're going to do a strength-based component near the end. So for this, you have the option to add in some weights. So I'm adding in 2 tins of food, but you can also add in bottles of water, bags of rice, milk cartons, anything you can get your hands on. Of course, all the exercises can also be performed without any weights. So if you don't want to add in any weights today, that's completely fine. Also, make sure you've got a drink of water handy. It's really important to stay hydrated throughout the class. As always, please remember to go at your own pace and do only what you can. If there are any exercises you don't feel comfortable with performing, please skip these. As I said, make sure you've got some water handy. So if you need to stop, have a break, have a rest, take a drink of water, please do so. Return back with us once you are feeling ready and up to it. If you are feeling sick at all before we start the class, likewise, if you begin to feel sick at all throughout the class, please stop immediately and only return once you are feeling better. As I said before, our contact details for the Move More service are in the description below, so please do get in touch if you are unsure if the exercises I'm about to show you are safe for you to do, or just to find out some more information about the service. So the structure of the class is going to be the same as it has been for the past few weeks, as I've had some positive feedback about it. So we're going to start with a warm-up, just to loosen up our joints and get our body ready for exercise. Then we're going to go through a cardio component, just to elevate that heart rate and get us moving and sweating a little bit. I've got 7 exercises. We'll do each exercise for about 45 seconds to a minute. Then we'll have a break, and then we'll repeat all those exercises one more time. Then we'll have another short break, and we'll go through 4 strength-based exercises. This is where, if you want, you can add in the weight or resistance. But for now, we can pop those weights down and out of the way, because we won't need those to the end. So if everyone is ready, we will start with our warm-up. We're going to start with our feet flat on the floor. Back nice and straight, head looking forward. We're just going to start with a nice deep breaths in and out. Here we go. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Last one. Deep breath in and out. All right, we'll start at our neck and work our way down, just slowly waking up all our joints. So for our neck, we're just going to turn to the right and slowly turn to the left. Just a nice gentle movement, not straining our neck at all, just gently going from side to side, keeping that back nice and straight, feet flat on the floor. All right, we'll do one more in each direction. All right, now we're going to go up and look towards the ceiling and then down towards the floor. Again, just a nice gentle movement. Remember not to strain that neck. All righty, one more each way, up and then down. And now we're just going to do some neck circles, so in a clockwise direction, just taking your neck in a circle. Trying to keep your back nice and straight still, and the rest of your body as still as possible. All right, once more. Excellent. Now change directions. We're going in an anti-clockwise direction. So same thing, just a nice big circle with the neck, trying to keep the rest of the body as still as possible. Just a few more. Last one. Perfect. Now we'll go down to our shoulders with some shoulder shrugs. So you can have your hands on your thighs or just hanging down at your side. And we're just going to raise our shoulders up towards our ear and then gently release them. All right, just a few more. We're going to bring our arms into it next with some forward circles, a bit of freestyle. One more. Right, one arm at a time. Just bringing our arm up and over forwards, as if we're doing a freestyle stroke. All right, just a few more going forwards. We're going to change and go backwards in a moment. All right, one more on each arm, and then we'll go backwards. Again, one arm at a time, trying to keep that back as straight as possible. Just taking your arms up and over. All right, one more on each arm. Perfect. All right, moving down to our wrists, we're going to have our hands straight out in front of us, and we're going to do some wrist circles. So taking our arms outwards to start with, just nice big circles. Keeping the rest of your arms still if you can, just focusing on those wrists. All right, a few more. And then we're going to change direction, so bringing our wrists inwards. All righty, perfect. Moving down to our abdominals with some abdominal twists. One arm on top of the other, and we're just going to gently twist to the right and then to the left. Just do a few more nice gentle movements. All right, we'll do one more each side. Great. Now we'll do some side bends. So right arm straight up above, left hand hanging to the side, and we're just going to bend to the left and then straighten back up. Last one on the side. Perfect. Left hand up in the air, right hand hanging to the side, leaning to the right, and then straightening back up. Few more. Good job. We'll move down to our knees. We're just going to do some small kicks. So just raising your feet slightly off the ground, just bending and straightening at the knee, leg at a time. Again, trying to keep your back nice and straight throughout all of the exercises. All right, just a few more. Good job. Moving. We're going to do some ankle circles, starting on our right foot, picking up our right foot off the floor, going in a clockwise direction. Nice big circle. A few more this direction. And we'll change anti-clockwise. Perfect, popping that right foot down. We're going to do the same with the left, picking it off the floor. We're going to start in a clockwise direction. Nice big circles. All right, now anti-clockwise. All right, perfect. Popping that foot down. Picking up our right foot again, we're going to point our toes towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. Bit of an ankle pump. So from the side, toes towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. Right, once more. Good job. Off to our left foot now, same thing, starting with our toes towards the ceiling and then pointing them down towards the ground. A few more. Right, last one. Good job. So that is our warm-up done and dusted. I hope you're feeling a little bit looser, a little bit ready for the exercise class we're going to go through today. So as I said at the beginning, we're going to start with a cardio component, 7 exercises, 45 seconds to a minute each, one after the other. Then we'll take a break and then we will repeat that. So I'm just going to start my timer. So our first exercise, we're just going to be marching on the spot. So just 2, 1, here we go. Just marching on the spot, swinging those arms with your legs. Bit of a rhythm going. I'm using alternative arms and legs working together. Good job. We have got 20 seconds left. Trying to keep that back as straight as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, sticking with the marching, but this time we're going to punch overhead. Again, opposite arm and opposite leg working together. So just bringing those knees as high as you can, and as you do, punching one arm up in the air. Good job, everyone. Try and get those knees as high as you can, really punching up into the air. We've got 15 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, let's give a bit of a rest. We're just going to punch straight out in front of us, keeping your feet nice and flat on the floor, looking straight ahead, and just punching as hard and as fast as you can straight out in front of you. All right, we're halfway, 30 seconds left. Keep going if you can. 15 seconds. We're almost there for this exercise. Next exercise, our arms get rest and we focus on our lower body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, resting our arms. We're going to go back to our kicks, which we did in the warm-up. But this time, we're going to try and raise our legs a little bit higher. Just kicking up as high as you can, getting that leg nice and straight. Of course, if you can just do a little kick down here, that's fine. Remember, any way you can move your body today is great. We're halfway. Next exercise, we're going to use our upper and lower body together. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is a diagonal toe tap and our arms in it. So this is our seated jack. We do this exercise quite a lot. So it's just a toe tap diagonally out in front as far as you can reach and bringing your arms up at the same time, both arms together. Of course, if you need, just focus on that lower body, take the arms out of it. All right, we have got 20 seconds. Almost there. Legs get a rest after this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting our legs. We're just going to reach to the side. Eyes following our hand. Slight twist in the abdominals. So to get that twist, make sure your eyes are following where your hand's going. We're just reaching up and across our body, just as high and far as we can. Halfway, 30 seconds left. We've got one exercise after this one, and then we'll take a break. 15 seconds. Really try and stretch across if you can. But remember, just do what you're comfortable with. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise is a toe tap in front. And this time we're going to push our hands up in the air at the same time. Of course, you can take your arms out of it. Just focus on the lower body, or you can just focus on the upper body, whatever works for you. Otherwise, you can do both at the same time. Really focus on pushing your hands up as if you're pushing something up over your head and stretching out those feet as far in front of you as you can. Nice straight legs. We've got 15 seconds left. This is the last exercise in round 1, so we will take a break after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. We will have a break. I'm going to do a break for a minute, but of course, if you need to have longer, please do so. Return back when you're feeling ready. Grab a drink of water, maybe open some windows if you've got any nearby. It's quite muggy today. I'll just remind you what the first exercise is. We've still got about 30 seconds left of our break, but we're just going to go straight into our marching. So just bringing your knees up as high as you can and swinging your arms as high as you can as well. 20 more seconds. I'm going to do all those exercises one more time. Remember, have a longer break if you need. Otherwise, we're going to go back in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're ready, we'll go into our marching. Getting a wee rhythm going. Trying to keep that back as straight as you can. Head looking forward. All right, we are halfway for this exercise. Good job, everyone. 15 seconds left. Next exercise, we're keeping with our marching of the legs, but we're going to do our overhead punch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So keeping with the march, this time punching overhead. Of course, if you need, just focus on the marching legs or just on punching. Otherwise, both arms together. We are halfway. Legs get a bit of a break after this one, and we just focus on our upper body with some forward punching in 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, resting our lower body, just punching straight out in front of us. Again, keeping your back straight, feet flat on the floor, head looking forwards. Just punching at your own speed, whatever works for you. All right, we are halfway, 30 seconds left. Twenty seconds. Almost there. Upper body gets a break after this one in 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting our upper body, focusing on our lower body with our kicks. Remember, just taking them as high and as straight as you can. Place your hands wherever you're comfortable with. I've got mine on my hips. You can also just hold them on your thighs. We are halfway for this one. Next exercise is full body with our seated jacks. Fifteen seconds. Right, 5, 4, 1. It's our seated jack, so toe tapping to the front, arms in if you want. Otherwise, focus on that lower body, just tapping your toe out to the side as far as you can. Bring the arms in if you want. All right, 20 seconds, almost there. 2 more exercises after this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, resting our lower body. Just reaching up and diagonally. Remember, eyes following your hand, having a slight twist in your abdominals. Just reaching across the body. Halfway through this exercise, 30 seconds left. Just taking it at your own pace. Almost there, we have 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, last exercise is our toe tap to the front. Just tapping our toes up with our push overhead. This is a full body exercise, but if you need, just focus on the log, your toe tap straight out in front of you. Otherwise, rest the legs. Just push your hands up overhead if you want to focus on your upper body. Otherwise, both at the same time. We are halfway, almost there. This is our last exercise of our cardio component. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good job, everyone. That is our cardio component done. Grab a drink of water if you need. We will have a wee break before we get into the strength component. This is where, if you're using weights, you can grab them. We use them in our upper body exercises, and we can just rest them on our thighs for our lower body exercises. So we've got 4 exercises, 2 on the upper body, working the shoulders and our triceps, and then 2 on the lower body, working our calves and our hips. So you all continue having a rest as I show you the first exercise. It's actually 2 movements in one, both focusing on the shoulders. We're going to start with our hands down at our sides, palms facing inwards. We're going to raise them to the side for a lateral raise, taking our arms no higher than our shoulders, then back down, and then we're going to go into a frontal raise. Again, taking our arms no higher than shoulders, and then back down to the start and repeat. So that's 1 rep. We're going to do 12. So if everyone wants to grab their weights if they're using it, and we'll do 12 together. So hands down at our side, palms facing inwards, starting with our lateral raise and then straight into our frontal raise. Here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 more, and 12. Perfect. Giving our shoulders a much needed break, moving down to our lower body for our calves. We're going to do some heel raises. So we'll have our feet close together, hands and weights just resting on our thighs. We're going to raise our heels up both at the same time and then slowly raise them back down. So just lift your heels up as high as you can. We're going to do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. We can pop one of our weights down as we go into our next exercise, which is our tricep extension. We're going to hold one weight with both hands. We're going to lift it straight up above our head. And we're going to keep our arms straight, and we're going to keep our elbows as still as we can, and just bend our forearms so that our hands go down to our upper back, keeping our arms nice and straight, and then extending our arms back up. We're trying to keep our arms and elbow as still as possible. So we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Perfect. Picking up that other weight. We don't need it for this exercise, but we'll get it out the way, just resting it on our thigh. We're going to go to our hip abduction. We'll do one leg at a time. So we'll start on our right leg, lifting up our right foot just slightly off the ground so it doesn't drag. Opening up our hip just as far as we can, tapping on the floor, raising our foot off the ground again, and back to starting. We'll do 12 on our right and 12 on our left. Here we go. 1. So remember, just lifting your foot just high enough so it doesn't drag along the floor. You don't have to lift it up too high. And just opening up your hip as far as you are comfortable doing so. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one on this side, and 12. Excellent. Going on our left side, doing the same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Good job. We will do all those exercises one more time, starting up at our shoulders with your hands down at our side, palms facing inwards. I'll just remind you what the movements are. So lifting our arms up to the side, no higher than shoulder height, and that's 1. So we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Good job, everyone. Give your shoulders a wee bit of a straight shake. All right, we move down to our cows with our heel raisers, hands and weights resting on our thighs, feet close together. We're going to lift our heels up just as high as we can, and then slowly release them. Let's do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Popping one of those weights out the way, back to our upper body with our triceps extension. So holding our weight in both hands, arms straight up above our head, keeping our arms and elbows close to our head and nice and still and straight. Bending at our elbows to take our hand to our upper back, and then straightening our elbows back up. And that's 1. So we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. We can pop that other weight out the way as well. We're moving down to our hips with our hip abduction. Feet close together, starting on our right side, just picking our foot slightly off the floor, opening our hip, just taking our leg as far as we feel comfortable with, and then bringing it back to center. So we'll do 12 on our right and then 12 on our left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. 12 on our left leg, same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Good job, everyone. That is our strength component done. I hope you enjoyed that class today. We will finish off with some stretches. We'll start with our lower body. Start with our right leg, so putting our right leg straight out in front, heel on the floor, toes pointing upwards, left leg flat on the floor, both hands on our right thigh, tilting forward at your hips, feeling a stretch down the back of your right leg. If you can't quite feel a stretch or you want to feel a bigger stretch, lean forward a little bit more. Alrighty, holding for a little bit longer. Alrighty, bringing your right foot in, same with the left. Stretching out your left leg, heel on the floor, toes pointing upwards. Both hands on your left thigh, tilting forward at your hips, just far forward enough that you can feel a stretch down the back of your left leg. Remember, just tilt forward more if you want more of a stretch. Alrighty. Now I'll show you from the side for this next one. Go onto the side of one of your chairs. One is slightly off, popping that leg just as far back as you feel comfortable with, holding on to the side of the chair and the back of the chair, and just putting your leg backwards, feeling a stretch down your inner thigh. Make sure you're holding on to something so you're stable on the chair. Holding for a little bit longer. Alrighty, changing sides, scooting over to the other side. Again, hold onto the chair with your hands. Leg back just as far as you feel comfortable with. Again, feeling the stretch down your inner thigh. All right, moving up to, we'll do our shoulders. We've got quite a workout today. We will take our right arm across our chest, left arm coming underneath, pulling the arm closer, feeling a stretch in your right shoulder. Holding for a little bit longer. Perfect. Again, with the same, with the opposite arm across the chest, right arm comes underneath, pulling it closer to your chest, feeling it in your left shoulder. Alrighty, and release. Do another shoulder stretch. It's also an upper back stretch. Clasping your hands together, arms stretched out in front, head between your arms, really stretching out your hands as far as you can, feeling a nice stretch across your upper back as well as in your shoulders. All right, holding for a little bit longer. Perfect, and release. And we'll do a tricep stretch because we did those tricep extensions. So right arm straight up above our body, taking it down so it's on your upper back, and then using that left arm, hand on the right elbow to kind of a little bit further for more of a stretch. All right, changing arms, right hand up above, down towards your upper back, right hand on your left elbow, pushing it down gently just for an added stretch. All right, now we'll give our hands a bit of a shake our legs as well. We'll do a couple of deep breaths in and out, deep breath in and out, deep breath in and out. And last one, nice big deep breath in and out. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the class. I will be live on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. again for a moderate intensity exercise class where all the exercises will be predominantly standing up. Otherwise, back next Tuesday for a chair-based exercise class. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Please leave any feedback and comments below, any suggestions of exercises you want me to go through, and the Move More service contacts in the description if you want to get in touch for any reason. Enjoy the rest of your day and hopefully see you on Thursday at my next class. Thank you.